Brutal. That's a good video, Tulu. That's a good video. I was watching. I just wasn't commenting. Let me show you why. That why. That why. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah, I was watching. I was watching and listening. Let me turn this fan off. So, yeah, so I was actually, no, I'm actually taking, look. Like I say, I was watching and listening, and then when it got towards the end, I started commenting. That's a good video. Man, you was hot. Yeah, all right, so let me tell you what I got going on. So, you know, I got these seats out of a 2013, right? All right. 2013 Ford Explorer, limited, right? So, So, I need these sun guns to work, all right? So I need them to go forward, backwards. They're 10 position, right? I got the sweat. So they're 10 positioning seats. So they go forward and backwards. They go up and down. And then they got an airbag in the back for the lumbar. And they also have a curtain airbag, right? So it also has an airbag in this. So I disabled that airbag before I put power on it. And so this is the lift motor, right? This is the lift motor. This is a motor, and there's a motor, all right? So and this is the control module, but the control module goes through the PCM of the car, which is this plug and this plug, all right? And this plug goes right here, all right? So, yeah, welcome to my world. So this is the airbag. Anything yellow on a new vehicle is the airbag. So I unplugged it and then I cut it. So no more airbag, right? No more airbag. So with that being said, I need to depin all these other wires that I don't need. Then I need to run power. I need to lie to this module and let it think that it's hooked up to the car. Take the security out of it. Lie to the security and get it to work. All right? So, the purple wire with the red tracer is power. The black wire with gray is ground, right? So that's what grounds the PCM, and that went through this harness right here, right? And I know this is confusion, and you're probably looking at it and go like, what in the hell's going on? All right, I don't have a 2013 Ford Explorer. I don't have one, but I bought all the seats for it, and I want the seats to work in this box truck. So what I did earlier today, after I painted the hood, and after I got the hood painted, made the other brackets, and stripped the bed, I started bringing the seats in here and started depinning them. I've already done the passenger seat, and I'm going to go and show you that it works, right? So this right here plugs into the main harness of the vehicle, which runs through the body control module, which sends voltage through all these wires to tell everything to work. Like heated seats, has an air fan in there to keep your ass cool, all this other bullshit, right? So you got the black wire. So I pulled up the wiring harness. I got a buddy that works at the Ford place. He sent me the wiring schematic of this, and I told him what I was going to do, and he said, dude, I don't think you can do that. I said, do what? He said, I don't think you can do that. I said, yeah, I believe I can. I believe I can. I believe I'm going to make it happen. I believe I'm going to make it happen, Captain. So I'm not done with this one. I still got some more wires to cut. And see, I've already cut these and back feed them into this and that. So there's a lot more stuff going on. But let me show you. Let me show you. Let me live with you. All right. Let me live with you. All right. So that's the seat. So come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come live with me. Turn the light on. All right, got the light on. Oh yeah, I got this stripped. Got this stripped. Gonna lay out the graphics in the morning and go ahead and start bead rolling. All right. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Got the other seat mounted. Let me go get my little light so I can show you. Like I said, I say I ain't gonna be in here long, but you never know. All right. So, all right, let's check this out. All right, so I got this finished. Got the top. Look how much it's rusted since yesterday, man. Look how fast that shit rusted. Look at them sweat drops. So I got that made, got the hole slotted, got that panel put in there. So now I'm gonna mount the fuse box, the PCM or the Terminator X master, all the Holly stuff will be mounted here. I'll put sound deadening on that. And then down there at the bottom in that tray will be the battery. Made these panels around the front, all them been capped off. So the seat I'm working on now sits right there. Now, woo, I'm going here to live with me. All right, so got the bracket. Let me sit right here for you. All right, so got the bracket made. Everything's tacked together. Got the feet on there. Got the feet put on there. You can see right there, I've already depinned. I've already depinned everything I need to depin. I took the airbag module loose. Got all that stuff done. All that's good, right? Come on down and do it. So this is the plate, right? So this base plate is on the top. There'll be another one on the bottom, and I'll bolt it. I put the base plate on the inside. What's up, John? What's up, Matt? I put the base plate on the inside, so when I build the panels on the side, it's not going to be interfering with the feet, right? Now, I'm going to come right here. I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to come over 12 inches, and I'm going to extend the floor out to right here. And I'm going to build a box. I'm going to extend this floor out 12 inches, right? Like I said yesterday, right? Now, let me show you. Let me show you that I'm not all talk. Not all talk. All right, so the brown wire is power. And orange wire is ground. Now, we know you know what I'll talk. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now, right here on the side, oh shit, on this side, there's the switches, right? There's the switches, right? So, let me show you. Let me live with you. Let me live with you. Y'all ready? Here we go. Watch. Look. Y'all can't see shit. Y'all can't see nothing. All right, look here. Look. Look. All right, look. Y'all see that sun gun moving? Y'all see that, fam? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Woo, boy. So, look at this. Let me live with you. Hey, wake me up when we get down there. Ha ha! Y'all see Jay moving? Y'all see me moving? Now watch. We're gonna go forward. Watch. Shit. Shit. Huh? Huh? Get your big donkey ass out of them people's feet. Shit. Yeah. Look, all laid back, Jack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me catch up on the comments. Damn it. Damn it, man. You be showing out. Snazzy. Don't break it. Ain't all. We know he ain't all him. So that's that. Be careful, you're gonna put an eye out. Yeah. So that one, I got that one done. All right. So that one's good to go. And that thing's got 3 inches adjustment this way. And man, that's gonna be great. And then once I get this one figured, like I said, it's a lot, man. Once I get all this shit right here depinned and everything took out that I don't need, so I can make it work, so I can lie to it. So I can say, hey, look, I'm lying to it and telling it it's still in the car, right? Or still in the Explorer, right? So that's that, all right? Then, after I get that one done, yeah, I know, right? After I get that one done, I got to do this one. But once I get this one done, once I get it unlocked and open up, I'm going to lock it. So once I get it open where it needs to go, I'm going to take all this off, and then I can slide this seat further this way and put that seat there. This seat is done. This seat's not power, right? This seat here is not power. It's all manual. I did make that one cover right there. I wrapped this one. I did this one a little different. I made it go around itself, and then I broke it on the bottom so it don't have to be bolted to the floor. I'll make the base plates on this one the same way, so it'll be 3 holes, and then there'll be a plate on the bottom that sandwiches it, and then this will go like that, and then there'll be another one all the way across the front. And I'll actually probably make this one. I'll probably make this one come up and break backwards to hide this. You know, I'm thinking of making this one come up and maybe come up to about notch it and come up to right here and follow this and run across and then go back to cover that up. And then back there will be a cubby hole can put in there. Hey John, while you on here, he's worried that he's worried that the vintage air system in the front is not going to be enough. I know your Suburban's got one, but is there anything else that has a rear mounted AC unit, right? Like a SUV. Does anything else have a rear mounted AC unit that I might be able to incorporate back here, maybe in the corner or something? I don't know. I mean, I might even build. I mean, it's not even. I mean, I might not have to have a rear AC unit, But what I could probably do is I could probably just, when I put the vintage air up here, um, when I put the vintage air up here, I can probably just build custom ductwork, right? Build some custom ductwork to run on the roof line, you know, all the way back here, and just have some vents blowing back here at the back. I got one for you, the limo. Oh, your Tahoe's got one? 84? Yeah, yeah, something, you know, something that I can try to see if I can incorporate it, because, you know, and I'll pay. I mean, I'll pay. I'm not asking for nothing for free. So whatever it costs, you know, whatever the going price for one is, you know, I'll pay for it, because this is not for me, it's for a customer. So the bill has to be paid. You know what I'm saying? Not asking for nothing for free. He did decide on the gauges, so we got those picked out. So that's about it on that. So it don't look like a lot, but a lot was done. So got this inner panel made, got that bottom piece made, got these panels made, got all those panels made, got that seat frame made, painted the hood. Let me walk down here and I'll show you. Let me go down here and show you the hood on the truck. I just pushed it in. If you didn't see the video, go back and watch all the videos I posted today. Man, I love painting. I love painting. I love painting. I love painting. Just look, that's dirt. That's dirt. So if you hadn't seen this, go back and check it out, right? Go back and check it out. Go back and check it out. Like I said, I posted those earlier. I got to get some more tubing. I got some more tubing ordered, because I got to build. Probably going to take at least, I don't know, that probably take at least 3 more sticks. 3 more sticks to build the frame for that. And then he's talking about building a retaining wall behind this one, like for some storage and stuff. So that's cool. And then I'm gonna have to get a vintage air system, you know, like a universal vintage air system, maybe for a Ford, and it'll probably go right here. I'll probably just extend this out and build a whole new box here. Build a whole new box there for the AC, because I could probably put it up in there, but damn, how you gonna get to it to work on it, right? So I would much rather, I don't know. This raises up, so I don't know. Might take this off. That was the heater. It had 2 heaters. It had one over there and one over there. Take this heater off and then just cut this out, and then make a panel where the vintage air bolts to the panel, and then the panel slides in there, and then you bolt it here. So when you need to service the AC system, just unbolt it and slide the whole unit out. Because there's room here, there's room underneath here, but you got to get to it, right? And how the hell you gonna get to it? You know, you can't get to it right there. You can't get to it right there. So what I'm thinking is just order a vintage air kit for like a 61 F100 pickup truck, or, you know, and then just come in here and just cut this out and brace it up, run a band around it, and then just build a thing where the AC compressor or the AC system just bolts to it, make like a bolt-in firewall, and then just cut all this out and just slide in the AC system and then bolt it. And then when I do that, then I can run some duct work, run it across to the driver, and there really nowhere to run it up to the top, you know, without being in the window. You know, you wouldn't want to run something up the edge of that unless it was unless it was small enough, like a piece of ductwork to run up there and then run back this way. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. We ain't got. You son of a. You see that son of a gun try to throw me down? So that's that. But it's hot, boys and girls. I appreciate you, Tulu, for got my shirt on. I appreciate that. Dropped in to say, yeah, it's got to have AC. That's probably like, what's up, Ray? That's probably one of his biggest concerns. He said, I remember riding in that thing when I was little and it was hot. I was like, yeah, it's a box. I mean, ain't nothing in it but a box. I said, man, there'll be insulation board, there'll be this, there'll be that, there'll be this. I said, man, there'll be new seals. I got to build new doors, like these doors right here. Got to build these new pocket doors. So probably next week, I need to go to Charlotte to Stock Car Steel and get 5 sheets of aluminum, 5051 aluminum, 2 pieces of ABS plastic, 1/2-inch plastic, and 5 sheets of 18 gauge, 4x8 sheets, 18 gauge, sheet metal, because I'm out of sheet metal. And I might go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4. I might get 5 sheets of 5051 aluminum, because I'm going to need some aluminum to make a box up there. This is magnesium. We're going to try to weld on it. I'm going to try to weld on it to see what happens. I'm going to try to weld on like a junk piece and see what happens. Going to have to build, going to have to close all this in, all that. Going to have to take and make panels that go around the bottom of that seat, around that seat, and around that seat. So I screwed through. So that's that on that. So tomorrow I'm going to lay out the graphics on this, on the panel. I'm going to lay it off corner to corner and going to grid this out and draw out all the bead roll. So I'm going to draw it out where it's one panel, right? Going to draw it out where it's one panel, and then this panel comes up and that panel comes up. And then a buddy's coming over tomorrow to help me because these sheets are so big. He said I think he's going to be here in the morning, honestly. And if he gets here in the morning, then this is what we're going to do. We're going to jump on my boy's truck and we're going to knock it out, and we'll just work on it until we finish it, and then we'll go from there. Lay out all the graphics, and then take it off and then go in there in the bead roller, roll it in the bead roller, put it back in the truck, put a couple of Tech screws to hold it, make the gas cap, make the dimple die raised gas cap like I talked about, so the gas cap will be right there. I'm not really worried about this piece right here yet, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to drop this down. I think I'm going to change this and drop this down a couple inches so that lip's not there, and then bead roll this right there. So, but yeah, get all that laid out. Get all that laid out and then come in here. And so everybody was asking me what die was I using on all those panels. This is the die that I'm using. This is a 1/4 inch step die. Okay, this is a 1/4 inch step die. That's yeah, I think that's what it is. No, I am sorry. I told y'all a lie. It's an 1/8 inch step die. It's an 1/8 inch step die, right? And then what I did is I did a test panel and I didn't like the way it was, so I brought the bottom die and it's offset than the top die, because these are adjustable heads, and then that's where I done the steps. Now I think I have a, nope. I thought I had one. This company has over 400 dies for this thing. The dies are about $70 a piece. So after the Peach Festival and everything's going together, my son said, Daddy, I tell you what I'll do. Each month, I'll buy a die. So this is part of my son's stuff, NGO Designs, which is my oldest son. That's his business. He started his own business. You don't see him in here, because I keep my kids off of social media. But so this is NGO Designs LLC, and he said, Dad, I tell you what, each month I'll buy a die. So they're about $70 a piece. So if he buys a die each month, then we can accumulate a bunch of die. I mean, this die right here, check this die out. This die right here is a roll bar die, right? This is a roll bar die, right? So what this die does is this die will flange the metal if you're doing a roll cage or doing something with some tubing, or I mean, it's designed for that, but you can use it for anything. So what you do is you would roll the metal, and it would give it it would give it a radius on the end of it if you was gonna like put a roll cage in and you wanted to put some metal. But I've been watching Jamie Jordan, and he's been using this sun gun for all kinds of shit. And then here's your art die. Then you got this tipping die. Then you have this art die where you draw all your panels. So, oh yeah, there's another one right there. This one right here is a tank die. This is like for motorcycle tanks and other contours. So that's what that one's for. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'd greatly appreciate it. So what the ventures was today is I'm taking a 2014 Ford Explorer seats, and I'm taking all the wiring out of it that it does not need to lie to it to make it think it's still in a Explorer, but it's not in an Explorer. It is in a 1961 P100 box truck. Y'all hear that thunder? And we have got the seat we have lied to the seat. You see, it's not even plugged up. We have lied to it, and it thinks it is in the truck. But it's just hooked up to that battery right there. It's hooked up to that battery. So it thinks that it's in the truck, but it's not in the truck. So let's unhook this so we don't run the battery dead, and we'll go from there. So been on here about 30 minutes. Y'all know my rule. I want to try to stay on about 30 minutes, and we'll go from there. So I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I know it's hot. Everybody's hot. Everybody says it's hot. It's hot. Hey, if y'all didn't know, it's hot. So if you're outside and about, please be careful. Please be safe. Buy you a fan. Get your big fat swamp donkey ass in front of a fan. Because that right there might save your life. That one right there died. It kind of give up. But I have fans in the corners. I have fans in the corners, and I have the big fan. But I'm telling you, be careful. Be safe. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Because I don't want to have to be reading about you in no obituaries. Right? Like the Peach Festival is Thursday. So here in Candor, Candor, North Carolina, zip code is 27229. The Peach Festival starts Thursday evening at 5 o'clock. The cruise in is at Fitzgerald Park at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be food trucks, there'll be vendors, there'll be a band. I think there's like 2 bands going to be there. Thursday night, it runs from like 5 o'clock to like 10 o'clock. And then, Thursday it runs from like 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And then Friday, it runs from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Same thing. And then Saturday, it starts at 7. The parade's at 10. They said today there was like over 600 entries in the parade. I entered in the parade today, but I don't know if I'm going to ride in the parade. I might just do some content. I've been in the parade ever since the Peach Festival started in 1994, 95. I think it was 94, 95. But then I was in the Navy. I missed it. But I've been in it consecutive every year if I was here. Yeah, wet your rag. That'll work too. So, and then there's a Friday night, there's a hot wing eating contest. $25 gets you an armband, and you can eat all the hot wings you want to eat. There will be alcohol there if anybody drinks. They have open permit. So, as long as you're in the festival, you can drink. You can drink in a open container, meaning like you can pour your beverage in a cup. You can't walk around with a glass bottle or nothing like that. There will be vendors there selling like muscadine grape wine, peach brandy, all that stuff. So it is open to the alcohol. So hypothetically speaking, if you had a big Yeti cup and it was slam full and it was in the Yeti cup, you could walk around in the Peach Festival at Fitzgerald Park and you can drinky on your little drinky. But you can't have like an open Budweiser or a Coke 45 or an OE or anything like that. You can't have that open, but you can have it in a cup, okay? They just done that a few years ago. It works out great. Very good crowd. No moss, no worries, no nothing. I can't wait for street tacos and street corn and chicken on a stick. Chicken on a stick. So that's that. So I will be there. If you're coming to the Peach Festival, you got my number. If you don't have my number, you can get it. Text me, let me know. We'll meet up. We'll talk. It'd be great to meet somebody, meet some subscribers or whatever. It's pretty laid back. They're gonna have a cornhole tournament. They'll have a cornhole tournament. I think it's $25 a team. I don't know if the sign up is closed. It's $25 a team, and then they pay out the top 3 places. So that's that. If you plan on coming to the Peach Festival, there'll be a lot of peaches there. Shirts, I posted a video in my shorts of all the shirts that are going to be there this year. They're teals and pastel colors, which Jay loves them. I've already got 2. I got 2 mediums for the wife. I'll probably go back tomorrow, and they got a green one, almost like the color of my truck or my car. And they have a peach one, but it's not really peach. It looks like a fuchsia. And they're $20 a shirt. They feel like really good shirts. They're not thick like this. They're soft. They call them soft tees. So that's that. So again, Thursday at 5 from 5 to 10. Friday from 5 to 10. Saturday it starts at 7. The parade starts at 10. And then the festival goes all day until about 7 or 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. So if you're in the area, it's Candor, North Carolina, Candor, North Carolina, zip code 27229. We are 5 minutes from the interstate. Interstate 73 and 74 or 0220 bypass. We are 5 minutes from the bypass from the interstate. We are 30 miles north of Rockingham. We're 60 miles south of Greensboro. We are an hour east of Charlotte, and we are about an hour and some change, depending on where you live at in Fayetteville, west of Fayetteville. So again, if you can make it, you can make it. If you come, shoot me a text, and I'll find you. I'll be in one of my shirts. Remember what I said, boys and girls? Hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. And remember what I said, boys and girls? Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, up, and chick race. I'm out. I appreciate you, boys and girls. Let go.